Hello class, this is Sister Nielsen. I'm doing a little video to show you how to access our course and find your homework. So this is the page you will see after you log in using your LDS username and password. You'll come to iLearn. So a few things you need to look for. On the left hand side it will say due soon. This is where your assignments will show up. Our assignments are due Wednesdays and Saturdays. So the assignments will show up right here. We'll say the assignment name and then what day it's due over on this end. So you can either click on the assignment and do it from there, or you can access the assignment through our course. So if you come over here to courses, you will see GS 120L 51 Pathway Spring 2015. This is our class. So that's where we will come in a second. Down here you'll see announcements. You'll see I've already posted 2 announcements, important information for entire semester and a welcome announcement. You need to read both of those. They're very important. You'll probably see about 1 announcement a week from me, so just watch for those in that box. Okay, so we're going to come up here to courses and click on our class. This is going to take us into the folders and into our course. So there's a few things you need to look for. If my computer will load, 1 second. So first of all is the My Instructor folder. In here you'll see 3 pages that are very important to read. The first one is about me. It has my information, my contact information, my office, and my virtual hours. And then the next one is notes from me. This just is some important information to help you get started and a video that I love. The last one is some important information you will need for the whole semester, so you can always come back to this if you have a question. The next folder that will be important is course. In here is the syllabus, schedule, university policies, and help. These are all excellent resources. Oh, and the resources folder. These are all excellent things for you to look at and read, and they'll help you this entire semester. Next is the lead student folder. Each of you will have the opportunity to be a lead student at a gathering once this semester, so that will help you with that. Pathway missionary tools and course notes are great resources as well. Then we come to the introduction lesson. This is the lesson we're on this week. You'll first click on the Read Me First page. This has great information and you always need to come here. This tells you what you need to look for, you need to get going on your speaking partner, and it will help you a lot with this lesson. Then we come to the intro lesson preview. I love this page. It gives us a little bit about what we're learning, it tells us what our outcomes, and it gives us some quotes from general authorities. Next, you always need to look for the Notes from Sister Nielsen page. You need to read this page every week. I'll give you important information about what's coming up. I'll always have a video in there for you to watch and some helpful tips. Also, at the bottom of this page is a discussion board where you can post questions that you have about this lesson by coming up here and pushing New Thread. It will open up down here and you can type your question in and then post your question clicking this button, and then that way I can always come in and look at your questions and answer them. Okay, next is how we get to your homework. So there's 3 folders, the pre-gathering folder, the gathering folder, and the post-gathering. So click on the pre-gathering folder. Now, this will show you everything you need to do before the gathering happens on Thursday. So all of this will be due Wednesday night. So you'll have marking the beginning. This is a short quiz that will show you what you know now. And then at the end of the semester, you will take another one and you'll see how much you've learned. There's a Getting Started page, a Speaking Partner registration, topic introduction and listening practice, introduction to vocabulary, and introducing yourself instructions. So this all needs to be done before the gathering on Thursday. Then you'll click on the gathering folder. This has important information for the gathering. This is the gathering preparation page. You need to come in here, Watch the videos and read the assignments before gathering. It'll help you be prepared so when you go to the gathering you can contribute and have a great time. Then you need to attend the gathering and also fill out an attendance report saying that you went to the gathering. That only takes just a few minutes. There's also a discussion board where you can get on and post your thoughts about gathering or talk to others in our class about it. Then we have the post-gathering folder. This is the introduce yourself discussion board. A lot of you have already gotten on here, and the rest of you need to jump on as soon as you can and introduce yourself so we can get to know you a little bit better. Then you have the application activity, the vocabulary quiz, and the learning report all due by Saturday night. So I'm going to show you how to do an assignment. So for example, the learning report. After the whole week is done, you've done all your assignments, you'll do the learning report. You come down here and click on Start. We'll say, do you want to start now? Yes. Then it'll ask you some questions. Depending on the assignment, the questions will be different. So this one says, roughly how much time did you spend studying the lesson materials and completing the assigned learning activities? We'll say 6 to 10 hours. It will be different every week. Then discussion board report. I completed my initial discussion board post by the due date. True, which is Wednesday. You need to have your initial post in by Wednesday. Then it will say I completed my 3 response posts by Wednesday of lesson 1. So by next Wednesday you need to have 3 response posts. So respond to 3 classmates. Then it will say I actively engaged and contributed in the discussion. True, because I know you all will. Then come down here to the bottom right. This little box says Submit. Your answers will now be uploaded for grading. Are you sure you want to submit? Click Yes. And now you've turned in that homework assignment. So that's how you do your homework. Then over here, there's one last folder in the lesson called Lesson Enhancement. If you have extra time or you want to study more about the lesson, these are some great resources for you here. So that's how we do our homework. Then it will be the same for every week. So for example, here's the next lesson, lesson 1. Here's the preview page, shows you what we're learning about. And also shows you the schedule. So this will show you what's due and when. Then it has your assignments, notes from Sister Nielsen, the pre-gathering, gathering, and post-gathering folders. So just make sure that as you go along, you look at everything in the folders. Make sure you do all your homework, and I will always let you know if something is missing. And let me know if you have any questions. You can email me. Thanks. Have a great week.